Well, young people from all over Lee County are coming together this weekend to help grow in their faith. Our Chad Groening has more.
Once you doubt the goodness of God, once you begin to doubt who God is, it's like a house of cards. Everything else falls.
It was like an old-time tent revival in Building 6 of the Tupelo Furniture Market. Diciple Now was supposed to start Friday night, but the bitter cold moved the start of the event to Saturday, as the youth groups from dozens of churches from the area came to worship and focus on God.
Diciple Now is an area-wide event. It's many churches coming together, and the goal is to encourage young people, if they are Christians, to encourage them in their walk with Jesus Christ, and if they're not yet believers, to consider the claims of Jesus Christ.
One of the largest contingents at this weekend's event came from Tupelo's Harrisburg Baptist Church. Michael Kelly is minister of students there. He says the youth of today face different challenges than their parents.
And now we have social media, which leaves our kids feeling like everybody else's life is perfect because they only see these perfect pictures, or they have easier access to these exotic drugs that may not have even existed 100 years ago. And so, but the bottom line is, just like teenagers 100 years ago, kids today have to choose who they're going to be, who they want to emulate, who are they going to model their life after. And one of the big takeaways from Diciple Now is we believe Jesus Christ is the perfect model for a young person growing up in the world today.
And Kelly's students concur.
It's hard because of all the peer pressures throughout high school, and just like all the different people that you get to meet. It's just hard to stay in term, but it's going.
There's a lot of things that you can get into as a high schooler that, obviously you shouldn't. There's always that choice that you have to make on whether or not to go somewhere or do something or hang out with certain people. But weekends like this, that's why they're so great.
Jillian Mitchell says the cell phone can be a big problem for a teenager.
But there's also temptations on cell phones, and with social media and everything else, there's peer pressure to be like everyone else, and that can often be hard in high school because God doesn't want us to be like everyone else. God wants us to stand apart and be our own person in Him. So it can be really hard in high school with all the distractions and peer pressure that come along with social media.
These students hope to come away from this weekend spiritually refreshed. Chad Groening, WCBI News, Tupelo.
Diciple Now will wrap up tomorrow. Still ahead.